All right, let's check in with Alice Stockton Rossini. Now, she is in the least patriotic state in the country. How do you determine what is the least patriotic state?
Let Alice. I'm sure Alice has all the deeds. Now, where are you exactly? That was the big tease. Where is the least patriotic state in the country?
And where are you, Alice?
Okay, the state that produced Buzz Aldrin, retired General Norman Schwarzkopf, Presidents Grover Cleveland and Richard Nixon, Frank Sinatra, and Whitney Houston. Where am I?
Well,
New Jersey.
As soon as you said Sinatra, the rest of it I didn't know.
No, as soon as she said Grover Cleveland, I knew right away.
New Jersey, least patriotic, and I know New York ranks second least patriotic. Now, how did they determine this?
Okay, the criteria was based on things like military engagement, the average number of military enlistees, vets, active military and reserves, and civic engagement, number of people who voted, volunteered, and participate in groups or organizations. So there was a town that I heard about. I was doing stories on the 4th of July Macy's parade. Are you going to the fireworks? Are you going to go see the Macy's fireworks, biggest fireworks on the planet? And I'm just doing my random talking to people, and this guy says to me, "Oh no, I never stay for the fireworks. I go to Milltown." And I go, where's that? It's in New Jersey. It's about 45 minutes south of New York, and they have the best July 4th celebration ever. And I go, you got to be kidding me. So as the years went on, I eventually made my way to Milltown and found out that they pretty much pull out the stops. They start planning for the July 4th parade the day after the July 4th parade. So July 5th, they start planning for the next year. They've been holding parades in this 2-mile square town with less than 7,000 people since the 1920s. I'm driving down the street today. There's flags on every single light pole. There's flags in front of every home on Main Street. And I found the vice president of the July 4th committee, and his name is Neil Marotta.
Well, we have many floats. We have musical acts, mariachi bands, rock and roll bands. We have Furco Mummers from Philadelphia come up, the Patriotic House Contest.
Because I saw a giant flag hanging between two trees. Might that be one of the houses?
It probably is. I believe the winner last year had 3 Jeeps, red, white, and blue. The apple pie contest is great. Some people have won often, and they then become a judge to give other people a shot. One special event we have this year is we sell mugs. We have commemorative mugs, and we have a entrance in there to be the person to push the button to start the fireworks. First time this year, so that should be a lot of fun as well.
Best fireworks ever.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Who was that, Alice?
Some guy that was standing there going, "It's the best fireworks
So
ever."
they don't believe that New Jersey is the least patriotic state?
No, not at all. I mean, no. New Jersey has celebrations all through July 4th weekend in every community, but this community really does do it pretty big. Here's some of the people that go every year.
So many children, everybody's happy. There's always a guy on stilts.
We do a fishing derby.
They have a pet contest every year. A contest who's got the best pet.
There's a 5K run in the morning. A duck race.
A duck race? Yeah. Who's got ducks to race?
Well, they're little rubber ducks, and they're numbered, and they run them down the creek.
There's a study that came out, and it said that New Jersey is the least patriotic state in America.
Well, they haven't been to Milltown.
Well, listen, they have stilts and apple pie contests and pet contests.
Doesn't get more Americana than that.
You feel like you're in Mayberry. Remember Mayberry?
Sure, of course.
You feel like Opie's going to pop out. All of the homes are they have the wraparound porches, and they have the rocking chairs on the front. And I got to tell you, this place is patriotic year-round.
I guess it is, because we are. Why are you sticking a microphone in my face? I belong to the Rangers Athletic Club in Milltown. And we participate every year with a float.
It's with the helicopter in the middle of town. Pretty amazing.
It's just a monument, that's what it is. Vietnam War.
Our heroes' banners throughout the township that's been around for a while.
They're up year-round.
Yes.
I was in the service, and you see people just walking by who have a hat on, and you'll see somebody shake their hand, say thank you.
So what do you say to a study like this?
I think it's crap.
Milltown should make up for the rest of the state.
They do.
They do. Hey, I love Alice, I love this first part here.
I guess it is, because we are. Why are you sticking a microphone in my face?
Why are you sticking a microphone in my face?
Alice,
You must feel right at home, Alice.
don't you
love that?
identify yourself?
But it's funny, but he kept talking to me, and I was like, okay, his name's Billy. Every single business in town has a float in this parade. There's volunteers that put the whole thing together. They work throughout the year to put this whole thing together. They, when you talk about civic engagement and volunteerism, they're the epitome of that. So if there's one in Milltown, New Jersey, I'm sure there's more. And these studies are seriously flawed, don't you think? I mean, New York is number 2. We have the Macy's 4th of July fireworks. How could New York be 49th? With a fireworks display that's broadcast.
By the way, Natalie just made out a good point. The 2 least patriotic states share the Statue of Liberty. So.
Yeah.
We also have the steps where George Washington was sworn in as the first president of the United States.
Go figure.
The only problem is ask any person from New York or New Jersey if they've been to the Statue of Liberty. Exactly.
I haven't.
You've never been?
We've seen it.
My whole life, I've never
been.
Yeah, I got to go to
That's
Ellis
the problem
Island,
there.
too. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Francis Tavern?
Yeah.
No, my mom did. Yeah, I didn't go to Francis.
It doesn't count if your mom did.
Well, by extension, Alice, great stuff.
Thanks,
Milltown,
Alice.
New Jersey, love it.
Alexander Hamilton was shot in Weehawken, New Jersey.
Right.
Oh, I've been to a recreation of that there. That was awesome.
Really?
And baseball.
They rode in the river. It was great.
And baseball was basically invented in New Jersey.
And did they actually have the
Hoboken.
gunfight? And
They did.
He falls dead?
Uh-huh.
Did they row him back to the village where he
They
died?
carried him off.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Bogus. We claim bogus
That's
on
right.
the studies.
We love this country. We New Yorkers and we New Jersey.